delicious. You know I'm crazy. So go ahead and drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Get to taking that off me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the coffee. Talking late night for you.
Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? It's tea time. It is tea time with your girl, sister girl in the move room. Come on in, come on in, come on in. They say, what is high noon tea? Baby, we about to come with the tizai. Okay, you know how we do it. Come on in the room, come on in the room. Y'all do your girl a solid. Y'all see who on the noontime platter? You know when you see who on the noontime platter. Y'all know we usually don't do the noontime platter until late night. He's usually on the late night, the late night platter, but we just gonna bring him into the noonday today. So come on in the room, come on in the room. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Moo Room. It is your girl, sister girl. Come on in. Come on in. Please hit that like button as you come in and go out. And set your notification bells. Yes, come on in, come on in, come on in the room. Come on in the room. Yes, come on in the room. We are going to get started in a minute. We are talking the Nature Boy case, from Nature Boy to Prison Boy. That is what we are talking, from Nature Boy to Prison Boy. Okay, that is what we're talking, and we will be diving deep into. We have been doing a series from Nature Boy to Prison Boy, and we've been diving deep into um, his past people that have been a part of his cult, or alleged cult, however you want to call it. And so come on in. We will be talking about that today. I know a lot of people are not talking about it. And I just feel like that's just not, that's just not right to not like really talk about it, because I feel like we also need to talk about it, not to bring awareness to his behavior, but also to be able to maybe help some women that don't notice the behavior or don't understand what they understand the situations they are into, because some people don't think that they're in a bad situation. Okay, so we're going to be talking about that. It is high tea time, baby. It is high tea time. Okay, and so we will be talking about Nature Boy. We will be talking about some of his current cult members. And hey, unicorn. Okay, sis. Okay. um we will be talking about some of his current cult members, as well as some of the alleged members that have allegedly left. But it's interesting that some of the members have allegedly left, because it still seems as though he has a big cult following. Okay, now, as I told you last night, they're saying that he had over 1.5 million followers of Carbon Nation, and supporters of Carbon Nation. So it's really interesting to notice like what happened. Okay, now some people said, a lot of people, when he started referring to himself as the Most High God, that a lot of people was like, nah, bro, I can't do that. Like, I'm on a spiritual awakening, but I don't want to fool with that part, right? So that's what they say, alleged. But y'all, I wanna, because y'all know I always get into let me see what mark we are. If we have 5 minutes, I'll get started. I just gotta wait till I get a little bit in the video because I don't want YouTube coming for me. So I gotta just kind of wait till I get, a little bit into the video before I start the content and play any videos or anything like that. So come on in the room. As you can see, we're serving up carbonation on the platter for tea time today. They are on the plate, okay? That's how y'all got that. We are marching into my 50s March, okay? So Sister Girl I've been doing good. I've really been live every day, y'all. I'm on my 8th day straight. Okay, you better go, girl. Okay, I'm on my 8th day straight of going live. Yes, I have been covering and I haven't even shout out to those that have actually covered this up until now. Even though I have knowledge of this, I wasn't one that was covering this on the internet, but there are other content creators that were covering it on the internet. And shout out to them. I have always, I have went to their channels and blessed because I do use their content. Okay. So they can't say the Moo Moo Room they ain't seen no cash apps or no super chats from the Moo Moo Room. They will be lying because Sister Girl keeps receipts because I have been using other people's content. So I just feel like it's only fair. Okay, that's just what I do over here. Okay. Now, it's interesting. We gonna get into it. Y'all, I was gonna do let's go. We always start with seeing what the wives got to say. Okay. The wives are really taking this whole thing hard. Last night we listened to Efru cry up on her little video she took to his page, and she cried and she cussed and she fussed and she said y'all the reason why and how can y'all hold a black man down. And Efru was in her feelings. Efru was in her feelings the whole time. Okay. Now Efru, but it was amazing because one of Efru's biggest gripes was the fact that they had cut his hair. Okay. She was like, I don't believe y'all cut his hair. Y'all cut his antennas. So, it's very interesting. And remember we was watching that video, probably about 2 to 3 nights ago, we was watching a video of one of the ex-members, and she said, well, I have to cut this dread off because I have to cut y'all out my hair. So I'm like, do y'all be around there doing little hair spells or something like that? What in the world is going on? Because y'all, I'm going to say this and I'm going to say this with all due respect, okay? I believe that some of them is some witches, okay? Some of them is some witches around there. That's what I believe, in my humble opinion, okay? So it's just interesting that Love Yasmin, where is your wrench? Hold on. Let me look. I'm like, where is your wrench? But anyways, it's just real interesting. Now, before I play that video, I want to play an old video, okay? When and this is an old. Wait a minute, hold on. Because I'm not saying this, brother. You know what I'm saying? I just, the internet can be a very the internet can be a very funny and fickle place. Okay, can I say it that way? It's a very fickle place. Okay. And so, 1 minute they like you, the next minute they don't. 1 minute they ride with you, the next minute they won't. Okay. I'm just saying it's a very fickle place. But I think where we've been, it's been years and nobody has really ever went and I'm trying to find the one I'm looking at, y'all. You know what? I was watching it, so it might be in my histories. All I want for Christmas is you. I don't even celebrate Christmas, y'all, but that song popped up in my head, so I'm gonna let it live. Um. Okay. So y'all remember Young Pharaoh, right? Y'all remember Young Pharaoh? Now, do y'all remember when Young Pharaoh had Nature Boy on his show? He was on live when I'm not gonna say his show. Him and Nature Boy was live. Do y'all remember that? Okay, so y'all know I'm a big closed caption person. Let's go back and watch this because it's some things I want, because everybody keep playing like they don't know. Hey Cancer, hey sis, welcome to the Momo Room. They keep acting like they don't know why Nature Boy got the time he got, and now I just want to, me, a sister girl, be like, okay, let's go back and see. Now, did Nature Boy get charged for 100? Did he get them 110 years just for what he did to Janae? No, he got them 110 years for all the havoc he used to run. Okay, he used to run circles of havoc. Okay, he used to be out here just doing and doing and saying and acting and acting, and he really had some people brainwashed. Okay, so this is Young Pharaoh and Nature Boy.
Can we get Ileana and camera view too?
No.
You said no?
We could get as well. You bring your wife in camera view.
I will. You gonna bring yours?
No.
What? But she ad-libbing. I hear her in the background ad-libbing, so that means she can at least respond to questions, correct? Can we at least do that? She don't gotta come in because she ad-libbing. Which means she hears.
Pharaoh.
I'm just asking the question. I'm just asking the question because she is ad-libbing in the background.
Listen up. Listen. She 8 months pregnant, dog.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not getting disrespectful. She can't answer a question. I'm not getting disrespect. I just said because she answered a question. If you say no, that's fine. But I'm not. Nobody calling out her name. Listen, nobody's calling out her name. But she's at you. Listen. Listen. Let me say something to you. When she ad-libbed, hold on. Be fair. Seriously, be fair. When she was ad-libbing just now, did you turn to her and say, "Listen, you 8 months pregnant. Stay out of this"? No, you did not. No, you did not. But when I asked you, because she answered a question, now she's 8 months pregnant. But she's not 8 months pregnant when she be ad-libbing. So listen, I'm going to listen.
Right, so you ain't going to let me talk. If we're not going to talk together, then ain't no sense.
No, you told me I can do my thing. Listen, you say that
if you ain't going to let me talk, then
go ahead.
Listen.
Go ahead.
She's 8 months pregnant, Pharaoh. She didn't ad-lib. That wasn't her.
Okay.
That wasn't her. She's
that's
8
fine.
months pregnant, and you said you don't give a fuck about that.
That's fine. I don't. Mine is 6, and she'll come in this motherfucker. So what you said?
That's not how I do things.
An adult can't answer. So I can't ask Ileana. A question without no disrespect.
Pharaoh, you got me here. This is who you summon, right?
But, no, I'm gonna ask you your own set of questions. I got my own set for her. But if I can't speak to her now, I'll leave it alone. But I'm gonna ask you some questions now, Nature Boy.
Bruh.
I'm gonna ask you some questions now. Let me ask you this. Why did you consciously sleep with a woman who you knew was HIV positive and then sleep with other people in your camp?
What are you talking about, bro? Who told you that?
You.
Who said that to you?
Okay.
Did you see me do that?
Let me get the receipts. Pause 1 second. Let me get the receipts. Let me get the
Go get
receipts.
the receipt.
Okay, let me
Go
get
get
them
it.
right now. I'm pulling them. I got
Go
one
get
up now. Let me get the other one right now. Hold on. I'm going to it.
Go get
Let
it.
me lift my.
Now he's saying, who told you that? He's saying like Portia. He did a whole Portia. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Okay. And Pharaoh said, I'm gonna show you who said it. You said it. That's what Pharaoh said, and you said it. Look.
Hold on. Let me flip my screen. Let me flip my screen. Okay, here we go. Here go the receipts. So let me ask you a question. Is it true at one point in time or not that you were with Serenity? Yes or no?
That's a fact.
Okay. Now, isn't it also true that you've acknowledged that Serenity has HIV?
No.
Okay, now let me go to the receipt. Let me go to the receipt.
Let me see.
Okay, let me go to the receipt. Is this not your Instagram?
What are you talking about?
Okay, it says Eligio the Christ. That's what it says. And then it says, I can show you how to heal HIV.
Ain't this your Instagram? Yes or no?
And it says easily.
Yeah.
That is your Instagram. This is screenshotted out of your DMs, okay? And this is you. And you said Serenity.
It says it just speed up the physical process. I just speed up the physical process, LOL. And he said, nah, facts yet. It's way more detail to it. I've healed herpes, HIV, and more. You Serenity was HIV positive when she came here. That's what it say.
She was HIV positive when she came here. Then you said now
Bruh,
she just had a baby.
Let me ask you a question, bro.
He said now she just have a baby. That's what it say. That is what it say.
Is that you? Yes or no? Is this you? Yes or no? Yes or no?
No, that's not me.
Oh, you lying like a motherfucker, bro.
Am I lying?
You lying,
Bro, that's your receipt.
You gotta talk.
That's your receipt.
That's not your DM.
That's your receipt. That's your
receipt. That's the receipt. It's from you.
Do you know who I am?
Okay, here we go.
Do you know who I am?
Listen, I'm gonna let you talk because I got more questions. So I'm gonna just let you talk.
Pharaoh, do you know who I am?
Listen, you can say who you are or whatever, because I'm gonna just keep coming with question after. I'm gonna just keep coming, so you can keep talking. Go whenever you done. I'm gonna go.
Do you know who I am?
You have many names. You have many personalities.
He do have many personalities.
Next question.
Okay, the next question is this. Are you aware that if these women have children in a country that they're not from, that they will have no legal rights to these children?
Say it again. I couldn't hear you.
Okay, let me come closer to the phone. Are you aware that by not giving birth in a hospital institution, and that by allowing women to give birth to children in a country that they have no natural citizenship to, that they will have no legal rights to these children? Are you aware of that?
When you say legal rights, what do you mean?
The government can take these children when they deport y'all. That's what I mean. Are you aware of that?
Oh, you mean the Mexican government?
Do you?
Are you talking about the
Mexican
government?
Are you aware of that? Are you aware of that?
Right, you got to be clearer than that to me, yo. You got to be clearer than that.
Let me be as clear as I can. Y'all all came from the United States of America and went over there to where y'all are now. Yeah. Now that particular government is different from y'all domestic government. So by y'all having children on those people's soil without proper citizenship, as well as the births not being conducted within a hospital to where they can be monitored, You guys have no legal status to where you can prove that these are actually y'all children. So technically, somebody could say y'all was child trafficking if y'all wanted. And so what I'm saying to you is, are you aware that the Mexican government or the United States government could step in and separate these mothers from their children because these mothers cannot prove or establish legal rights over their own children? Are you aware of that?
No. What I'm aware of is something totally different. You want to know what I'm aware of?
I mean, I would like to. We all would like to know.
In as far as how it works with these governments, when a child is born in, say if the child is born in Mexico, if the child is born in Mexico, the child is Mexican. So the child is legally a Mexican. Now, I know what you're saying, that it's not an establishment, but that's not how they do it in the country, because these people live in villages. And so we have a midwife from the village who documents everything for us and takes it to the nearby government agent. It's not like the United States. It's not like that. The way they do things here is that the child would have a Mexican passport because the midwife would document that they were born that way. And that's how they do it here.
Okay, now are you aware that just because a U.S. child is born in Mexico, that they have nationality, but they don't have citizenship until they're 18 years of age? Are you aware of that? Because that is a fact.
Okay, the baby was born here, but because
yes.
So
now listen to what I'm telling you. Listen to what I'm telling you. It's immigration law. The child is by nationality Mexican, but it will not have citizenship until it's 18 years old. I can pull up the law right now. So are you aware that until that child is 18 years old?
This is all I'm saying to you. This is all I'm saying to you, right? This is all I'm saying to you. Number one, the child will have a passport. It's going to have a passport. It'll have a Mexican passport, meaning that the child could travel anywhere in the world. Period.
So anyways, that was him and Pharaoh's, and Pharaoh was, I'm just gonna, do a little jumping around on some little things that was done now, because it's interesting that hold on, y'all. We look at some different things. So now we're about to look into, hold on. I don't like other people's commentary. Oh shit. All right, y'all. I didn't mean to cut. Okay, so now since the verdict, a lot of the ex-members been coming out of the woodwork. A lot of new members been coming out. A lot of people supporting, a lot of people going against them. It's just been all over the place. As usual, I forgot to do it. We always look at what the wives are talking about before we start the show. I did not do it. I started the show listening to Nature Boy say to young Pharaoh asked Nature Boy about his STD status, and allegedly he got the ooey from the sister when she came or whatever, Serenity, allegedly. I don't know. And he said he didn't get it. He said he escaped it. He didn't get it. But he also is saying that Serenity was cured, you know what I'm saying, because she even had a baby, and he said he cured Serenity of the disease himself. So I guess he felt that if he did have it, he cured himself of it. I mean, that's what I'm getting from it. I don't know. But this is what the wives are saying. They were like, the trolls reported our GoFundMe. If you want to support, inbox them directly. They were like, you all see what we go through. Hold on. They're saying people are harassing them. There's like, you all see what we go through. And they're just basically saying that the T put it up or whatever. They're saying this is not godlike. There's like, hi, ladies. The IG page Carbonation has fallen. Posted y'all GoFundMe page so they can report it and shut it down by the followers 1 hour ago. We all need to put you all payments on your own website to create that would be best. Have a direct whatever. I guess somebody was telling them how to do it. Okay. Then they were like, people was quoting what she said, that they used to do this throughout slavery times, turn the women against the black men, take away the kids, etc., do everything. You know, that's what Zola's saying. People like, oh, this hurts me too. They're like, I'm standing on my word. He did not do this. They're like, you know, crying with them. They're like, oh, this is crazy. They're like, oh, it's not over. They're like, I cried along with you. I agree with everything you said and sending my prayers. They're like, oh, this is the saddest thing I am so sorry. They're like, 3 is free. They're like, this is so sad. Sending prayer warriors for you all. Why? Alienated Tiff? Why? What you sending prayer warriors for? They're like, the liars have really judgment to answer to cause this just upset, absolutely disgusting. They was like, I could tell your pain as you was talking. I'm so sorry. I never seen anything so unjust in front of our very eyes. They're like, yep, you better remember that will be your son, your brother, your daddy, your husband. They're like, it's crazy that you can unalive someone and get 10 years and they're giving him life. Make it make sense. A license is nice. So I'm reading these so y'all see they still got a lot of followers. Still got a lot of people. He's still getting a lot of pity followers. People that feel like they gave him an unjust sentence. And so because of them giving him an unjust sentence, they're going to follow and support him. Now, Janae, you know, she stayed private during the trial. You know, people didn't know. I mean, people that knew followed them. Everybody knew it was Janae. But I'm just saying, as far as new people, they didn't know. Now Janae going on every platform, y'all. Janae got something to say. She said she can freely speak out now that he is like incarcerated. That she can freely say what she wants. She needs to say. That she freely can say how she feel and everything because he is incarcerated now. So she can go on and speak for her, you know, speak out. So yes, this is what they, you know, they got it going. They got a lot of supporters, y'all, because I mean, I don't know. They got a lot of people that you know, are like, this is an excessive sentence, you know, and then, you know, everybody's listening to that video, and then after they listening to that video, they feeling like they got a different verdict once they listening to that video. Okay, people are like, this don't seem like it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So there's like, it's not even the police fault for thinking he's a bad man, because why go to them in the first place if you know nothing? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, people like listening to the video, and this is them responding. We listened to the video a few days ago, but we gonna listen to the video one more time because people
did you leaving
responded.
Carbonation? So I'll tell you exactly what happened when I left Carbonation. Basically, he didn't hit me, but I was hit by Zoka, Efru, and Sheba did push me and nudge me and was getting up in my face as well. The reason why this happened is because they feel as if I was being disrespectful to him by giving him a face. One of the reasons why I left is because y'all don't know, when he was trying to do the queen thing, there wasn't going to be a new queen. It was all an act. At first it wasn't. I'm thinking that I actually have a chance to like prove that, okay, well, I can definitely, take the queen thing and really do something positive with the cult. But nah, he was like, it was never going to be that way. He said that it's going to be Queen Malia, queen. She's going to remain the queen after the court thing, and I'm going to be her servant, meaning I'm going to be her caddy. I do everything for her, and for a day or two I was her servant, and I'm going to be her servant, and I'm going to kiss her feet in front of the whole world, and then I'm going to claim the name Sophia, because people was calling me Materia again and forgot that I was renamed Sophia. So that was the plan. And I wasn't really always okay with it, but I tried to be okay with it because I tried to think of the bigger picture about how he's saying he's about to adorn Malia and make her the queen and show how a Black woman should be treated. And
I'm going to say this. Hold on. So welcome, you said, not going to lie, I'm proud of Janae if she stays away from the public figures and cult leaders. That's the thing. Is she going to stay away? Is she going to stay away? Because from my understanding, they be all dipping and dabbing and sticking their toe over there with Shaka. So, I mean, by them sticking their toe and dipping and dabbing with Shaka, that ain't staying away from the ideology or anything that has to do with, you know what I'm saying? Because even though Shaka, the Zulus are not named a quote-unquote cult yet, there's really not a big difference except they're not as public as and I don't think Shaka be going all crazy and doing all that. I don't know, allegedly, you know what I'm saying? He be, he get in his moods and he get to act in a certain kind of way. Excuse me, y'all, but all in all, I don't think he's like that. That sounds crazy. How you going to do something good with the cult? Exactly. It don't make no sense. It don't. Rules have cult tendencies also. They do. If you just like the way he was saying, even when we were listening to his interview, and he was talking about how he was telling Nature Boy this is how we should do, and how he gave Nature Boy $30,000, and how they had combined the tribes, and then that he had gave them the $30,000, but then they had kicked his wife. Now he gave them $30,000, but then they kick his wife out. So then they kick his wife and somebody else out, and so he was like, "Nah, you kicked them out. I gotta go too." But they didn't want him to go. They was begging him to stay. I'm just saying. That's what they said. I don't know. Hold on. Let me get back to it.
Make her the face of Carbonation. And I'm just like, all right, well, I can sacrifice, me really feeling like I could do it for her to take the shine. But in my heart, I didn't really feel like that's what I wanted to do, because he said, and you're going to be in the background. And when he said that, it triggered me, because I'm like, I'm not made to be in the background, yo. I know that about myself. I'm not made to be behind nobody.
Well, she got her price
and I shine really bright. Now. He wanted me to dress her up every day. With the fashion that I got, all the clothes that I brought. He wanted me to do everything for her. Anything that she wanted, I was supposed to do for her.
Now, one thing about it, she did bring them fashion. She did make them look nice. They were always looking nice when Janae was around. She, would put their little outfits together when they got ready to go live. They didn't look all dirty, roughy and stuffy. Now, allegedly, they were still Mersky. They were still Mersky, smelling like Wendy burgers and Waffles. You know what I'm saying? They said they were still smelling like Waffles and Wendy burgers. But at least they was dressed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, least she dressed them nice. That's one thing I can say about Janae. Janae did bring the fashion and the look. She did upgrade them because they was out there looking like little nature people, child. They was looking real nasty. Real nasty. But I just really want to know, was y'all just putting on new clothes and not bathing? Because that would not have been okay either.
And when I really thought about it, after seeing that they didn't really respect me or cared for me at all, they just said, "Oh, you just bought the fashion," without even recognizing that that's not all I did. You know what I'm saying? I realized that they don't love me like I really love them, and I want to go. And so after some time of just sitting there, and everybody got up and left, and they told me just to sit there, I felt really excluded at that point. Like they didn't forgive me for anything I did. So at this point, I'm more hurt than angry. Because
okay, so this is where my things to make you go home, and maybe you can help me, Unicorn, with this. What did she supposed to have done to was it because she had an attitude because she didn't win prom queen? Is that why she had an attitude? And so because the prom king didn't like her attitude, that's why everybody had an attitude with her. Like, I'm just trying to convince, like, why all of a sudden you said you felt like you were being isolated and all this stuff, because I don't see where that part plays in. And maybe it's just me, in my humble opinion. I don't see where it plays in at.
I ain't had time for it. So I pack up my stuff and I'm looking for an Uber at this point. And I'm sad at this point. I'm real sad because I really thought they liked me and they didn't. They was just faking the whole time. I'm like, nah, I want to leave now. And he's like, okay, well, you know, are you calling your Uber or whatever? I'm doing that right. I told them I'm doing that right now. And even Aya said, oh, stop being self-pity and just do the work. I'm like, nah, I don't want to be here no more. Like that shit is dead. It's done. I don't want to be here no more. Even though I truly, in my heart, I wanted to stay with the group and the family. I call my Uber. I call up a friend. Actually, I text a friend, and she said that I can stay at her place or whatever, art studio for the night. So I got the Uber, and I started to make my exit. And the girls are snatching a charger, my nigga, a charger out of my hand, saying, oh, is that your charger? Did you came with this charger? I said, no, I didn't come with this one, but I came with a charger and I can't find it because people have been using it. I don't know where it is at. So they snatched the charger out my hand. I'm like, did Baba G tell you to do this? So I was going to go upstairs to go to Baba G. Queen Malia comes out and tells me to go back downstairs. And I'm just like, Baba G would have never treated me like this. Y'all bitches just jealous. I'm just thinking that in my mind. Like, so I just started going at this point. I didn't make no problem. I ain't cause no issue. I ain't cussed them out. Nothing. I just said, I'm going. And I'm rolling my shit out the door at this point with my shoes off. And I'm getting to the car. And that's when they said, Baba G is calling you. God is calling you. Will you answer the call? So
okay. Hold on, y'all. Because I'm trying to see. My notifications ain't going. Somebody had just text me saying that it's not showing that they didn't get hold on. It's not showing that they didn't get a notification, but now when I first went on there, it didn't show that I was live. You know why? I think I'm live on the wrong one. Yeah, am I live in the Moo Moo room or am I am. I'm not live on Moo and Mimosas. I'm like, well, hold on, y'all. Let me hit. Because I'm like, what is going on? I'm not live on Moo and Mimosas. Okay, now I should be live on Moo. I'm sorry, I was not live on Moo and Mimosas, y'all. I was just live on Moo, Sister Girl in the Moo room. And so I'm like, what in the world is going on? Because I'm like, it wasn't working right. So, so we gonna let her finish. We gonna finish listening to the tape, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I just had to fix my I'm gonna have to go in here and fix this in a minute. But while we listening, I'll go in and try to fix it real quick. I don't know what I done did, y'all. I done messed up something. Hold on.
I go back inside. I go back inside to tell him bye. And I hug him and he says, I love you. And I said, I love you too. And that's when he started taking me into the other room. And I said, no, stop. Like, I really got to go at this point. Like, then my Uber's outside. So he takes me into the other room and I start crying in his arms. Because I don't know, I just was emotional. Everything was just like piling up on me. The Uber done left me. So I felt like I was trapped there again. And I was like, oh my God, like, I just missed the Uber. Like, and he's telling me, I'm not gonna let you go. You know, you're my bitch. You're my property. I'm telling him, like, you're gonna have to let me go. I'm telling him, you're gonna have to let me go. He's like, you think I can't let you go? And at this point, I'm looking at him in the eyes and me being dumb, I got manipulated back in. Literally, like, I couldn't resist him in that moment. In that moment, I was really vulnerable, and he knew exactly what to say to me to help have me stay there with him. And yeah, we did make love in that moment. I didn't want to like resist him. I didn't want to like, because any of that, because it was just like, if I felt like if I was gonna resist him and I already done left the Uber done left, and my friend is calling me like back to back to back, asking me if I'm okay, and I'm just like being a stupid ass, like letting him manipulate me back into the situation and allowing him to have sex with me. So at this point, I'm just like, oh my God, I'm stupid as fuck because I'm a sucker for fucking love. Like, he knows exactly what to do to get me back. And at this point, in my mind, afterwards, I'm telling him I still want to go. And he's like, hurry up and get over that shit and let's go. Like, you wasting time. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to take a shower. And he's like, okay. So he leaves the room. And while I'm in the shower, I'm texting my friend. I'm like, at this point, I'm going to have to sneak out because I was weak in that moment. I was weak, and he knows exactly what to say to, just get me back in. I missed my Uber. I missed my shot of going. So I'm going to have to just go. So I asked her for $11 for Uber to the nearest something somewhere. And that's what happened after that. I had to sneak out in the rising when everybody was sleeping. And I prayed to God that nobody woke up. The only person that was up was Zoka, and she was in the shower. So I took the opportunity to go because I knew that if I would have stayed, more humiliation, more embarrassment, more of what happened that night would have happened more if I stayed there. So that's the story.
Do you realize that what he did to you before you left was, do you think that it was truly love making or making love to you, or do you feel that it was, that it was coercion, which is pretty much one step down from, sexual abuse?
No, I know that it wasn't love because it just felt fake. It just felt like he was acting, and just to keep me, like I'm just some kind of trophy to keep and not, share with the world. It's just I'm just something to just collect dust on the shelf, and I felt stupid. I felt real dumb because I'm supposed to be this strong ass woman, but I fell right back into it, So yeah, I knew it wasn't. I know it wasn't real. I knew that he was like just having sex to me just to have sex with me so I can stay, thinking all I needed was dick, and that wasn't it. What I wanted was love, real genuine true love for him and the family, forgiveness, and I didn't even get that. So I just wanted to leave at that point. I just wanted to go.
Completely understandable. I just want to let the audience know that, guys, I did ask her earlier on in the interview if she was going to go to the authorities and file charges for the assault that the multiple assaults that have happened to her before she left, and she did say that she was addressing this on her own, and so we have to leave it in her hands and see what happens from there.
I would just watch videos, not believing what the hell I was seeing.
Yeah.
And another detective was familiar because I showed him these videos. He's like, he's been trying to get this Nature Boy for a minute because of some things he's seen online. And then, yeah, here you are. He is, I'm just going to use it. To me, he's like a real good car salesman.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the charisma. I mean, it's it's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
He gets everybody with his charisma, like you said.
Yeah.
But so let me real quick go back.
Mm-hmm.
When you went back up to say goodbye, he pulled you into another room and he had sex.
Mm-hmm.
Was that consensual?
I don't know how to explain if it was consensual. Like,
Is it something you wanted?
I just let it happen, if that makes sense.
Did you tell him no at any point?
Yeah. I told him like, no, I want to go, but he was just like, do you really want to go? And I start crying. So I don't really know how to explain that. At that point, I just let it happen because I don't know, giving him what he wants, if he leave me alone and I can just figure out getting out,
Based on what you were telling me, it was something that you weren't wanting, correct?
Yeah, at the time, because I really wanted to go, and a part of me just gave it to him because I did, still care for him. In my mind, I'm calculating at this point. I'm like, okay, he has me in his arms. He's telling me, let's have sex. Da da da.
Did you ever tell him at some point no?
Yeah, I'm like, no. And he's like, do you really want to go? And I looked him in his eyes.
And I understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Is at some point you just relented and it happened.
Yeah.
But did you acknowledge the fact that you didn't want to be there? You didn't want this.
Yes, I did. And so that's what happened. And I just calculated how to move forward in the rising, getting out, sneaking out.
And you do want to prosecute.
I do.
I think we've got a pretty good case here. I mean, really, I do. But it all, for now, comes down to you.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you say I want to prosecute, I mean, we've got nothing.
Yeah.
This guy needs to be jammed up. He needs to go.
I think he needs to put in a mental hospital so he can get help.
Well, they got that in prison.
Yeah, I want that.
Okay. But
so she was like, he needed to be put in a mental hospital. That's what she said. But you said this statement could have came back to her during trial. Exactly. But this was okay. So y'all remember when they were saying that they wouldn't let them play the videotapes and the detective statement and everything in the trial. Remember, they wouldn't let them play any of their evidence. So this is what they were talking about. This is what they were talking about when they were like, well, you guys wouldn't let us play what she said in the trial. Yeah, I want to say this real quick. I was gonna disconnect from Sister Girl in the Moo Room because this content is really on Moo and Mimosas, so I will not be saving this content on Sister Girl in the Moo Room, even though we are streaming on both sites right now. Because I thought we were streaming on Moo and Mimosas, but I guess we wasn't. But now we're on both sites. I was fixing it in the back realm because I had accidentally cut on Sister Girl in the Moo Room instead of Moo and Mimosas to stream this. So I don't know when if you're watching this on the replay on Moo and Mimosas, if it's gonna start where I started showing it, or is it gonna take you all the way back to the beginning of the live. But I will not be having the first. I will not be having the live. Will not be saved to Sister Girl in the Moo Room. It will only be saved to Moo and Mimosas. Just a little FYI, okay? Just from the death of Sister Girl, okay. But like you were saying, yes, this statement really could have came back and hurt her in the trial. And I don't know. I didn't watch the interview from yesterday, and we can watch it together because she did an interview with Nick at Night the day before yesterday, and she did another interview yesterday with another YouTuber, and we can watch some of that interview as well. But you know, and like you say, Unicorn, okay, Janae, I mean, turn your lemons into lemonade, okay? Turn your lemons into lemonade. But I hope she better hope that he don't get an appeal, because if he get an appeal and then they can submit a lot of these different tapes that have surfaced that they wasn't allowed to submit during the trial, it could possibly hurt her. It could possibly hurt her. But I feel as though because she's in Mr. Rick Reed, Mr. Allen, whatever his name is, Rick, because she's in with him good, I think they're not gonna it's not gonna be bad for her. But and do I think he did something to Janae? I absolutely do. I absolutely do. Okay. But Janae has a lot of stuff that we have seen when it comes to how Janae was used to act and stuff. It ain't good. It's not giving Janae, it's not making Janae look good at all. Okay, it's making Janae look very like she threw a fit because it's just not making her look, I mean, in my humble opinion, it's just not making her look, it was not making her look good. So hold on. And I'm gonna play the rest of this, and then I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. Why I say what I say. Hold on.
Here's the thing, and I understand you still got feelings for him, okay? And I get that, but he's not a good man.
I thought he was.
Well,
He might have used to be. It's one of those things.
He
maybe
knew
the power.
what he was doing.
Yeah.
He's been knowing what he's doing. Okay, he's like probably, I mean, the biggest narcissist I think I can ever remember actually seeing.
Yeah.
And to thank your God, the guy is not a good man. You ever overhear them ever talk like, "Hey, man, this guy's a fucking clown"?
No, they never saw that about him.
He sounds like he could probably go both ways.
Right.
Well, he needs to continue that in prison. I'm sorry, that guy's just not a good person, not a good human being. He don't need to be out here.
And I definitely want the best for him, but I just
He needs outside help.
yeah, right.
But I tell this to a lot of people, you need to come first before him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I mean, you're wanting something good for a guy that's been bad. Okay.
What happened that prompted you leaving Carbonation?
So
Okay. Hold on. Okay, so like I said, and then you hear how not the judge, that's not the judge. That was the what was that thing called? The detective. You see, and that's why they said the detective set everything up. The detective was dirty, was malicious, everything else. Now I'm gonna play what Musa and Hindu has to have said since the verdict, okay? And then while I look for the piece on Janae.
Been on the scene in a while, you know what I mean, and it's always shit going on, but we just have to tap in, you know what I mean, make some things clear.
Hey, sis.
You know what I mean? What's going on, sis? Just make sure that, you know what I mean, everything's straight. But yeah, we just been chilling on, man. Just you know what I mean, staying out the way, trying to stay out the drama, trying to just continue to push our lives forward. You know what I mean? Our relationship, and actually taking our life seriously, man, and really understanding what our purpose on this planet is, and just choosing to honor ourselves from that perspective. You said, what's good with the music, though? Yeah, we got music coming. My queen right here, she been going crazy with the beats. That beat, if you seen it on the story,
Stop it.
That's all her. I didn't do nothing on that beat. If you go on our story, look at the beat that she making on there. She made that by herself. Facts. I didn't even help. I think I helped with a couple notes, if that.
Just one.
Just like one note. Somebody said the connection went out. Is the connection still good?
I'm sure that was just her Wi-Fi.
So I got that Walmart Wi-Fi.
That's Tatiana.
I know. You need to upgrade your Wi-Fi.
I'm fucking dead.
Hell yeah. But yeah, I don't know. We didn't watch the trial live or nothing like that. We just went on there and seen what happened. Just seen the verdict. You know what I mean?
That's all that really mattered.
Honestly, we was tapped out, and that shit shocked me. Honestly, I was like, damn, bro. But we're gonna get into that. Yeah, you rock with that? Yeah. Yeah, but for us, it's more like, to be honest, I don't really like to speak on. I don't like the chitty chat and gossip and shit like that. You know what I mean? That's not really what we into. It's more of a understanding what's happening on a symbolic level. You know what I mean? And we're not trying to come here and proclaim to be the all righteous, almighty teachers, and we know everything. I don't know a lot of shit. You feel me? I'm not perfect. I'm still learning in my life. You know what I mean? I made a lot of mistakes in what I did. You know what I mean? But I'm not that person that I was. You know what I mean? And everybody has the choice, regardless of what you went through in life. Everybody has the choice to learn from their life and to choose to do something different every day. As soon as you become aware of a behavior pattern or something that you're doing that is not harmonious with the direction that the collective consciousness is going in, that is no longer, it's just a choice. It's not a habit. It's not a bad habit. It's just a consistent bad choice that's being made. And I think that something on a worldwide level, not just with Aaliyah, not just with anybody, you could, who the rapper that just got locked up?
Young
Slime.
Thug.
Yeah, Young Thug. Anybody that's in any position of power, that's abusing their power in any way, you're gonna get taken down. You're gonna get taken down in a way that shows you in this realm and in this reality that you can't just do what you want to do. You know what I mean? We have this idea of free will, like we just do what we want to do. Like, nah, that's not how it works, bro.
Free will leads to confusion.
Free will leads to confusion. So everybody's playing a part. Now the question is, can you look at the situation at hand right now, And this goes for everybody. And I feel like this is the biggest takeaway. And look at it from a positive perspective. And in your own life, are you able to take accountability and move forward in that and not hold yourself to your past self, but allow yourself to keep moving forward? Yeah, we smoking weed. We have a legal card though. So it ain't got nothing to trip about.
Why is that the focus right now?
Yeah, niggas just be nosy. But that's the important thing. You know what I mean? And we're gonna get into some other stuff too, but when it comes to like bro's verdict and how they sentence them, bro, my heart goes out at the same time. I understand and we understand that as souls, we all descended here and we chose the themes that we wanted to experience in life. So really nobody's a victim. Like all in all, yes, we're subjected to certain belief systems and mentalities in this realm and in this illusion that we exist in, but we chose it. We chose it. So if he got sentenced to that in some way, in the connection of source that we all are, that was a choice to say that this is what I'm going to experience. So our hearts go out to everybody involved in that, and really just pushing out the most positive energy, that everybody is really taking their life seriously and saying, okay, what do I really want my reality to reflect to me? Because everybody probably know, I mean, the magic is turning up. From alien interactions to intergalactic to just how purity expresses itself in this realm is turning up. And anything that's not in alignment with that depends on what you want to experience. What
You said, let's talk about the woman you alleged. That's what I'm saying. Because, you know, at first it used to take me a minute because I used to be like, dang, Musa and Shaka, they must be brothers. Then somebody was like, girl, no, they the same person. He just called himself, you know, they just call him different things, you know, just like Whatchamajigga got several names, so do we. And then I'm like, no, no. They can't be the same person because now help me with this unicorn now. Help me with this. Hold on. Let me go and show y'all something. Let's go and show you. Let me go show y'all something. Hold on. Where is it? Dang, I had it. Where is it? Oh my goodness. I hate when I have stuff on like 4 different computers and different things because I don't think I saved it on here. Because remember, he was the artist. Like, he did most of the music things. Hold on. Hold on. That's all. I just wanna don't don't shut that don't. Hold on 1 second. I'm on the wrong thing, y'all. But let's let him finish saying what he got to say while I look for it.
What do you want to read? It's a reality split. You feel me? And I'm grateful I had my queen because
okay,
she helped me stay out the way.
I thought that I was
You know
like,
what I mean? I was
not the
connected
same
to
person,
people,
but
and from a place that we all a lot of
people was like trying to connect them to and saying that they were kin, like they were brothers or something. I'm like, why? Because they both dark skinned. That's what I thought. I just thought, because I always thought, because Shaka was the one. Shaka really has his own thing. He just was messing with Nature Boy and them. I don't think he was ever really. I mean, from what I understand, it they tried to combine both of the so quote unquote tribes, aka cults, and it didn't work because one person had to be the leader. But then it was funny because Shaka was he was acting like he was the big like they needed him basically, like he was the mastermind behind everything, and that in his interview it was basically like he was the mastermind behind everything, and that Nature Boy was the one that went rogue. Okay. And but it's just the whole dynamic is crazy. It's like the whole dynamic is just real crazy, y'all. It's just real crazy. I hate I don't have my notes in front of me, y'all, and I ain't gonna lie. I am about to I am not running upstairs to get them, but he said yes, Nature Boy, that's why, and that's what he did. That's what I'm saying. He pulled his peenie out in front of Shaka's wife. And Shaka was like, hold on, Ninja, you done did too much. And then when he told Shaka he had some pretty lips. When he told Shaka he had pretty lips, Shaka was like, wait a minute. And I'm like, but Shaka's claim. He claimed he never seen Nature Boy engage with any other men, but he said he do know that they had a sleep, like the men, he would ask the men to have sleepovers and stuff in his room and all that so that they can politic. I'm like, boy, no. I don't know how much politicking they was doing. I'm just saying. Yeah, I would have been like, no, you did not pull out your little pickle penis in front of my wife. If you don't go somewhere with that little mustard smelling pickle penis and just dripping, and then Shaka said when he was there, he made them get they was so funky. He said it was just embarrassing how funky them women was. And I'm just like, and then he said that Nature Boy had a sex demon and he was just going around just binking all the dang on women. Just boink, boink, boinking all the women and stuff. Boinky, 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 boinky. And I mean, I'm like, and he wasn't taking showers, they didn't take showers. They didn't do none of that. So they just spreading all them juices up on everything. It's horrible. You said Shaka ain't do the Shaka claims now. He claims he checked Nature Boy. He claims that he checked Nature Boy and all that. That's what Shaka claimed he did. Now, I don't know. Because I didn't even, it didn't seem like he had did nothing. But he claims that he checked him and told him that ain't what it was. And he better not be doing that, and he got him straight. That's what he said. He said he got him straight. He said he got him straight with no chaser, allegedly. I don't know. That's what Shaka said. You say, yeah, right. I'm just saying, Unicorn. Shaka said he checked Nature Boy. He said he said he had to check Nature Boy and let Nature Boy know that ain't what it is. You disrespected my wife. Don't do that. And I'm just like, but what? And first of all, I feel like he was watching Shay. I guess he felt like Shaka was over there, and Shaka claimed. Now he claimed he wasn't over at first, but Shaka was doing a lot of lying on his interview. I'm gonna say that. Allegedly. I don't know if he was lying to tell the truth. It just seemed like 1 and 1 wasn't 2, and 2 and 2 wasn't 4. It seemed like it was like 1 plus 1 is like 1 3/4. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a lot of like, Shaka, I don't know how believable that is, but I'm gonna let you live. So it was a lot of letting Shaka live on his interview. You know what I'm saying? Because Shaka, it was a lot of letting Shaka live on his interview. I said after I would have packed him, checked him, then packed him. But he claimed, that's what I'm saying, because he claimed that the only reason he didn't, well, okay, because this is the thing. They said the first time he went, he said he was only there for 5 days, and that that's when they had, that's when they had voted the wife off the island. Okay. And he was like, oh, well, and she was like, basically they voted me off the island. But it seemed like Shaka at one point was like, well, they voted you off the island. They didn't vote me off the island. But he claimed he wasn't like that. He was like, because they was begging him to stay. All the women was begging him to stay. That what's his name? That Nature Boy even offered him Velvet as a prize. Like if he would stay, he could have Velvet. And I'm like, okay, so y'all was just bartering coochie. That's what y'all was doing, just bartering coochie. You can have it. Like, girl, that right there. See, stuff like that. Little, it's the little fruit that destroy the vine. It's the little bitty stuff like that that is the reason you doing life. That's why y'all, you over there, you talking about, and then you in that video, y'all remember the video? Let me find it for y'all. When he gave his statement right before, let me find it for y'all. Auntie, when he gave that statement right before the his people had to testify. Right before his people testified, he gave that he gave that state. Well, he went on, dropped the video. Y'all remember that? Hold on. Let me find it. Everybody. Hold on. Damn, where's it? Did he take it down? Did he take the video down? Oh, y'all, he might have took the video down. He might have took the video down. God dang it. They done took it down. Because that's one of the things that, I know who got it. I know she got it. Hold on. I know who got it, y'all. Give me 1 second. Shout out to I always got to shout this sister out because she did cover the trial, and she, I do use her tea. I do try to donate to her channel and help her out a little bit. But let me see if this is it. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Here we go. Hold on. I'm going to wait till she quit talking.
The judge caught, but she tested positive for COVID. They don't want you to know that. They're trying to hide that. The judge tested positive for COVID. Out of all the cheating they did in this case, The judge tests positive for COVID. They don't say that on the news. They're trying to protect her some kind of way to let her, she won't be shown to have tested positive for COVID. Out of nowhere, you can cheat all you want with this man law, but at the end of the day, there's the laws of the universe. See, you're being corrupt, and it's the laws of the universe, and this is what happened. She tested positive for COVID. I tell my lawyer.
Now he's talking about you being corrupt. That's the laws of the universe. Seem like it's the laws of the universe for you too, bro. Seem like it's the laws of the universe for you too. Looks like you reaping what you done sowed too, Nature Boy. I'm just saying. That's what it seemed like to me. You said Shaka and PPP man. Oh yeah, I know Shaka, the king of the PPP. I know he the king of the PPP, baby. And that's probably one of the reasons that Shaka stay his butt over there in overseas a lot. Shaka stay over there. He always overseas because I think he bought all that land over there, or somebody supposed to have given him some land, and then he bought some land over there. And he has his own little like nightclub and all that stuff. Yeah, he is the king of the PPP. He the king of the scammer too. Shaka is and that's what they was. I'm telling you, they had a whole scam going on, and somebody went rogue. Girl, look, I'm gonna tell you people this: the internet is the biggest place where the scammers roam. Okay. They figure out what sells, they figure out what people like, and then they go and they use it to their advantage, okay? Like first of all, there's 1,000,001 Krishan Rocks out here. There's probably a Krishan Rock that lives next door to each and every one of us. You know what I'm saying? But people... she's entertaining because she's the face of the internet. Okay, Nature Boy in Carbon Nation was entertaining. Okay, like they said, we seen what sold and we capitalized off of it. It is, and I said in the process, a narcissist cannot capitalize off of something without gaining a God complex. That's just it, and that's what's all. He was capitalizing off of stuff. It was making him money, so he gained a God complex. And God is not to be mocked, baby. He don't like to share his whole praise or nothing with nobody else. And see, as though people were sitting up here putting you alongside God, boo. That is the reason that you are locked up. They won't let you out. They're not letting you out. They can appeal until they purple, blue in face. Okay, they're gonna be around here looking like oompa loompas, oompa loopty, oompa dee doo, baby. But the door is not gonna open for you, Nature Boy. It's gonna be closed. The door is closed. The door is closed. In my Nene Leaks vote, it is closed. They slamming the bars on you, bruh. It's over with. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Now, they might have to give him an appeal. But, baby, before they give him that appeal, they got to make sure that he's and how is he going to get reformed in jail? He's not, even though I don't think he's going to be able to be reformed, in my humble opinion. But, okay, I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to entertain those that be like, he can be reformed. He's not who he used to be. He's even a different person now that he's been locked up for going on 2 years, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, how can you really think that he's going to get reformed in jail? He's not. He really do need, and I'm agreeing with Janae. When Janae said he needs to go to a mental hospital, that's where he needs to be. He needs to be around there talking to the people that eat they book, that pick their boogers and eat them. Okay, that's what he really needs to do, because at the end of the day, he can be more dangerous. People don't know he can be more dangerous inside that institution that he can be free out here. And if you know how the prison system works, if you've ever dealt with anybody in prison, if you know the mind of prisoners, if you know anything about the prison system, Baby, y'all should have put him in a mental ward hospital for about 2-3 years. Hopefully it'll, change his way of thinking. And then because he gonna all he's gonna do is make micro minions coming out of prison. All he gonna do in there is make micro minions. And I told y'all they got more access to the internet in prison than some of us do. And you think that he's not gonna be like, no, because people was like, well, he's in there for grapefruit. So when you in there for grapefruit, they be on you, whatever. I said, but it wasn't against kids. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't against old people, it wasn't against kids. And then that's one of the reasons too, they're trying to push the thing like, you need to listen, because 9 times out of 10, if some of them brothers that listen to the tapes and listen to whatever, they're gonna be like, nah, bro, you didn't do nothing to that girl. So he gonna be straight. So then what he's gonna do is be like, I was wrongfully convicted. We love a good wrongful conviction story. We love a good redemption. We love a good, how we gonna get them back? We love them kind of the way things go when it comes to stuff like that. And so I feel that he is going to create a lot more minions in there, because didn't he already have people following behind him since he's been in there? Didn't he already have people bowing down and praying and stuff since he's been in there? I'm just saying. That's just in my humble opinion. But I'm going to go ahead and let this finish. Hold on.
Here, this is when I know I'm getting railroaded, because I'm telling my lawyer, I'm saying, like, I don't want to go in there with her. They're already cheating on me. They're cheating in the case as it is. I don't want to go in there right now. They're like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Just hurry up and finish this. I'm like, nah, man, y'all not about to. First of all, y'all offered to drop the in the false imprisonment in the beginning in front of the whole world. So what am I here for? Why would you offer a rapist to drop a in false imprisonment to somebody in front of the world if you know that that's what I did? But you don't. You don't have any evidence that I did that, and you know I never did it. That's why you didn't want to go forward with this. So now you're going forward with the whole parade, bringing in false witnesses from the past and, coaching people what to say and lying on me with no details. It's all sounding crazy. It's all sounding like a circus. But at the end of the day, you're cheating. You're not giving us any leeway. You're not being fair about anything. And now the judge caught. And she caught with that morning, right? What they call morning. And you still come to work, putting everybody in jeopardy, talking about, we're still going to go forward with this. We're still going to go. So zealous to get it done, but you put everybody's life in danger. Then I say, I don't want to be in here with you. She's like, no, you're going to be in here anyway. And if you don't, we're going to move forward without you. I'm like, what do you mean you're going to move forward without me? Yeah, you can go in the back. I'm like, well, I'll be able to hear. She's like, no, you're not going to be able to hear, but your lawyer is going to go forward. I was like, well, I would like to fire my lawyer, because why would my lawyer advise me to put my life in danger coming in here with you? That's insufficient counsel. I want to fire my lawyer for him even telling me to go forward with this, knowing that you're tested positive for. And that's what they don't want you to know. And then, on top of that, we got people lying and keep saying cult leader. That's like calling me a nigger. I think cult leader is the new nigger. That's how you call a nigger now. Because this is a modern day lynching, and they keep calling me a cult leader. You can't call me, you can say alleged cult leader. You can't just call me a cult leader, then everybody's trying to feed off of it, right? But let's talk about that for a minute. Let's talk about who's the cult. Because every species on this planet lives in.
You have 1 minute left.
I'm going to call right back. Boom. So now let's talk about it being a cult. Like, how is it a cult? Like, at the end of the day, everything in nature lives in tune with nature. It's a good, like, I think it's a number of species on this planet, right? Let's talk about what a culture is. Let's talk about the culture of this whole organism we live in called Earth, right? Let's look at all of the animals on the planet, every species on the planet, and let's look at how everything lives in tune with nature. Then let's look at the human who's living after the European, right? That's called a media cult. Then let's look at them being a species, the only species that live against the ecosystem on this planet. And you're calling me a cult because I'm telling people to live back in harmony with everything else on the planet? No, you're the cult. That's what we call Babylon, right? You're the cult. You're the one that has to, poop in toilets. You're the one that has to wear shoes on your feet. You're the one that has to live against the ecosystem. You can't live sustainable to the planet. But then people get online and just ride this.
That part, Unicorn. You called yourself a cult leader. He said it was a cult. He said it. Let me go and see if I can find it. You right, Unicorn. He was like, it's a cult. Then he tried to clean it up and say culture. Remember that? Let me see if I got it on here. I hate I'm not on my other computer. He the one who called himself a cult. He called himself a cult. Let me find it. Because I know I got it. Remember? Oh, dang. And he didn't say it just one time, y'all. He didn't say it just one time. He have said it several times. He have called himself a cult. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I don't know if this is the right one, but wait a minute. Hold on.
Coping with that, bro. I'm coping with the idea of understanding that I'm a God, bro. When I've been taught that God is external of me, then why these people worshiping me, bro? Why is these people sitting here like this for free, bro? These people how much money you gave me, bro? At least like 30 bands right now. 30 bands, bro. And I'm dead ass serious. This nigga gave me 30 bands, bro. Dead ass. I was in Puerto Rico. The nigga just came and gave me the 30 bands. I'm like, okay. But every time they give me the money, I literally use the money. I take what I need and I give these niggas the rest. I never take more. Like, no matter what, bro. No matter what. When Keys gave me $300,000, he gave me $300. $300. I made something for everyone. Like I spent people money on people coming to Costa Rica. I'm gonna get what I need. I'm gonna always take what I need first, bro. But I gave the rest to the people, yo. I never took more. I could have been selfish. I could have took that money and opened up businesses and been a millionaire. But I didn't. I said no to money because I'm that real deal. I said no to money. I still say no to money. I be getting $50,000 checks, $20,000, $30,000 checks. What I do with them, bro? I spend them on y'all. That money go to y'all. I could be flossing. And y'all know I could with the money I got. I could be stupid flossing, but I give it right. I only take what I need. I swear to God, I'm the most humblest niggas ever met in their life, nigga. And they don't even know it. They don't even know the real fucking deal when it come to me, bro. They don't know me, bro. I'm nothing like these niggas, but I'm like everything you ever seen in life, bro. And I'm like, I'm coping with that, bro. I'm coping with the idea of understanding that I'm a God, bro. When I've been taught that God is...
So remember he was saying that's the one. Hold on. I'm looking for... They say, is this it? Is this the one?
Mm-hmm. So
no, this is when he slapped the loyal.
Did I ask for a strawberry? Oh, look at me. Who is your God?
You are I3.
On your knees. Who is your God?
You are I3.
Get it right, Musa. You've been here the longest. How long you been here, Musa?
Going on 5 years, I3.
How much have you donated to me?
Over $70,000, I3.
Captain True, how much money have you given me since you've been with me?
Over 30,000, I3.
How much you donated? And what you donated? Say your life.
My life, I3.
How many of y'all donated your life to me?
I have I3.
How many believe that I'm the return of Jesus?
I do I3.
How many of y'all believe that I'm the Messiah?
I do I3.
And who is your God?
You are my 3.
Who is your God?
You are I3.
How about you?
You are I3.
And you?
You are I3.
Okay, so what you have to
One thing for sure, it would have took everything in me not to fall out laughing. I'd have been cracking up. I'd have been like, what you mean? Who is my God? I'd have fell out of character so much. They say they was filming, and this all supposed to be skits and all this and that and this and that. They would have been having to do 150 takes fooling around with your girl. Cause I'd have been cracking up, like I'd have been giggling. Cause it looked like I used to think back in when I used to look at the video back in the day. I used to be like, look like Solar was back there cracking up. That's what it looked like to me. But now, just by listening, watching it and stuff, I'm like, it still looked like his body language was like he was trying not to laugh. But in all actual, maybe he will. I don't know, y'all. It's crazy. It is crazy. You said, thank you. He said it was a coat. He said it was a coat. I'm trying to find the actual video, but
realize is that for a long time, it's been really hard for me to come to the understanding that I'm actually a God. People have always been following me and worshiping me. And I've really been like struggling with the idea of me being what I really am. And finally, I understand what I am. In the last couple of 2-3 years, been kind of rough because I've been coming into it. But the more I've accepted, the more harmony has become in my life. And the more I've accepted that I'm a God and I'm supposed to be worshiped, and I allow these people to worship me. And as long as they have direction and understand I never really knew why so many people was around me all the time. Like people always surround me. Anywhere I go, they follow me. Since I was 19, people just be following me. They want to be around me. They want to be up under me and listen to me and just be up under my feet and just listen to me and listen to my teachings. I've always been like that. And this is the life of a God. And I'm coming out about it because gods have rights too. Now I have carbonation. But these people, these souls, they're like my sheep. They belong to me. No one can take them away from me. Just like Jesus said about his disciples. He said, the Father gave them to me. No one can take. There is no one else that's walking on this planet with the following.
now he just said them is his people. Can nobody take them away from him? They like Jesus people.
Been an hour since I posted part.
Let me, because I'm trying to find the one I'm looking for. Is this the one?
Fucking, only you couldn't fucking be royal for nothing. You couldn't be royal for nothing. Look at you. This is why I took the worst of you to show you. I took the
with that Coming to America braid. He looked like he got that Coming to America braid on his head. And yeah, I used to watch these and I knew, even though I was studying cult behavior, I used to watch these videos and be so tickled. I used to be like, really? How can they sit there and not laugh? How can you sit there and just really be like, oh, I'm scared? I'd have been like, first of all, it's more of us than it is of you. You know what I'm saying? And if enough of us get mad enough, we can overthrow your ass. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it just didn't make sense to me. And I don't know. I've been studying cult behavior for a long time. I'm like, I used to be cracking up. You said, I've seen almost every video he has made. He said it a few times. I know. He said, that's the imaginary people your crazy ass will see and follow. Wait a minute. Wait, I think I got cut. I think I got kicked. Man, I used to get blocked. You know what? Why I stopped follow. I think I got blocked from one of their lives, boy, because I could not stop being. And I was like, y'all are so stupid. Like, why is y'all even listening to him? And I was laughing, and they blocked me. Yes, he said I used to get kicked out of his lives. Me too, Unicorn. I used to get kicked out of his lives all the time. I used to be in there crying, and I used to try to stay in the bushes so I wouldn't get kicked out. But some of them just used to be so overly freaking dramatic. I'll be like, this can't be real. You know what I'm saying? Like, this just can't be real. So when he do say some of that shit was fake, I believe some of it was fake, because it used to have me. I used to be like, really? Are y'all really sitting here? Like, this just cannot be. This just cannot be like this. Like, Hold on. Oh, well, let us get back to his little.
Right, everybody's riding this wave because they see me online getting railroaded, and they want to jump on. All of these people that were so-called with me, now they're saying, "Oh, he's a cult leader." I don't think it's fair. I don't hear no one speaking up, even though I'm being attacked. I don't hear no one speaking up saying, "Hey, you know what? That's messed up," because all of y'all was there. We watched y'all. We was attacking y'all together. Then now all of y'all joining them. Like, do y'all not see this? But come on. There's man's law, right? And then there's universal law. What do you think? Who you think's gonna win this? It's bigger than me. Are you fighting me, or are you fighting God, nature? Who are you fighting here? Who are you siding with? The same people that hung you to trees? The same people that beat you? You want to be these people so bad. At the end of the day, I mean, think about this very deeply. You got people turning on, oh, he's a cult leader. How my culture was nature. I'm telling you to go back to nature and live in harmony with the ecosystem and the planet. If you keep forcing men to be monogamous, you're not mad at the man because he's going to be domesticated. You're mad at God. Because God made man monogamous. That's how we are. And so you're not mad with us. You're mad with God. You feel what I'm saying? All I was doing was being honest about that. You see what I'm saying? So here it is. You know, we're in this fake trial. I'm being lied on by many people, and it is what it is. It is what it is because Christ was lied on. But I want y'all to watch it very closely. That it's the cult thing for me. It's the cult. Why you keep calling me a cult leader? All of a sudden, I'm a cult leader. You see what I'm saying? Like, why y'all doing that in the news?
It's the all of a sudden. Now, when you been a cult leader, bro, this ain't all of a sudden. This ain't nothing new. You've been doing this cult stuff. You have been doing this. This is nothing new. This is nothing new under the sun. This has been your little thing. This has been your little 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing this. Now, all of a sudden, you talking about something you trying to say. What y'all trying to say is, all of a sudden, y'all trying to say this about me. No, bro, we've been saying this about you. It's been what has been being said. You have always, I mean, that's been your since at least since 2017. Okay, at least since 2017 when you bought that milk, girl. over there to that coat, and her mama them, and she came over there and gave you something that she probably wasn't supposed to give you, some money, something and her mama them called them authorities on you, and then all of a sudden the coat expert came out and he said that was coatish behavior. And then you took it from there. You said, oh, y'all calling me a coat? Okay, well, I'm going to really act like a coat then. And so then you just took it from there. And now look at you. Now look at you. Now look at you, look at you, look at you, look at you. You're in jail. You're not in jail, you're in prison. You are locked up, they won't let you out. You're gonna be hanging out in the boom boom room. Y'all gonna be having fried chicken and crab legs and what else? They be having pizza. Y'all gonna be making that in y'all bunkers. You know what I'm saying? You got maybe you can be the head of the restaurant, or maybe you can be now you can go there. You got your barber's license, so now you can be the head barber. You know what I'm saying? Looks like that's just how it gonna be. You say it sounds good, girl. I'm telling you, I be watching the little prison show. The little prison, what they got, like little prison channels, and baby, when I say they be in there, they be making pizza, they be frying chicken wings, and they sell. They be sitting up there frying. They be making tuna croquettes and salmon croquettes, child. Then I just happened to be one night. I said, well, let me see what they doing over there in the prison. Okay, so I go over there. I pop up on there. They eating crab leg boils. I said, nah, I done seen it all. So I mean, you gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay in prison. I don't want no black man to be, I'm like this. The crime needs to fit the time, and the time needs to fit the crime. But can we put time on a person's emotional and mental state after they have been sexually abused? Can you really put a time on that? Because that's something that, I feel like, I would have gave him a sentence like, you can be there until, you have to be there until, I don't know. First of all, I would have sent him to a mental hospital. That needed to be his first place to go. Okay, because he got a lot of mental stuff that's going on with him mentally. He's been, we don't know if he was a victim. How they say the victims become the predators. You know what I'm saying? Was he a victim? Was he a victim of all that, of sexual assault? Was he a victim of, was they just taking it from him? You know what I'm saying? Was he, because they say the victim become the predator. So it's like diving into who this man is important, because it plays a lot. And then, like he said, these people gave me this power. These people start worshiping me. These people start calling me God. These people's like, you know what I'm saying? And so then he's like, okay, well, shit, I'm going to take on the God complex. I ain't never been called God a day in my life. Shit, I probably been called that ninja. I probably been called a punk ass ninja. I probably been called an asshole. I probably been called a B ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I might have been called a lot of things, but I ain't never been called no God. You know what I'm saying? So his mental state just went array. He had too much power for one man. And so y'all got to think, even though it was physically 15 to 16 people at a time or whatever, it was millions and millions and millions of people that are following him. Millions and millions of people that are weighing in on his situation. You know what I'm saying? There's millions of people that think some kind of way. There's millions of people that still agree with him in his teachings. You know, maybe he gave them a smoothie recipe that helped heal their gout or something. And so now they feel like, oh shoot, he knew exactly what kind of fruit I needed to put together. That's because we're lazy. We look for other people to get us into the gates of heaven. The world is so lazy. You know what I'm saying? We look at other people. We looking for anything to get us out of our situation. To the fact that we start calling this ninja who can't really spell. Now, if you put a book in front of him, he probably would have been out of control. All he doing is listening to other leaders, other people, and he's like copy and pasting all this shit together, and y'all just buying it. He just throwing it out there and reeling y'all in. Throwing it out there and reeling y'all in. Throwing it out there and reeling y'all in. He ain't the only one to do it. It's a lot of people that out here do it. It's content creators that do it out here. It's, you know, that they just, I mean, it's the internet. That's what they do out here. They fish. They fish for stuff. So then you come in, he might have one person that is real conscious of that. Let me tell you how it works. He had that one person, because I've always been in small ministries. I've always been in, you know, like small type, you know, masters and small type, you know, I've never been a mega person. I've never been in mega churches and stuff. I've, you know, visited them and spoken them and different stuff like that. But I have never been a part of a mega church because it's just not my forte. I'm intimate. I'm like, if you say you my quote unquote a leader, I need to know a little bit about you. And the more you really learn about these people that are quote unquote leading the people, the churches, the communities, the cults, the tribes, however you want to say it, you know what I'm saying? That is the quote unquote. These are a lot of messed up people that have their own institutional hurt. They have their own pain from childhood. They felt some way about their own mama or their own daddy. They felt some way about, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's some underlying issues that got them thinking that they really are these people. And then it's like-minded spirits. They connect the spirits that are most weak, and that's how the enemy works. He connects with the spirit that is the most weakness. If you, like them girls, you know, some of them, a lot of them just had sex demons. They just had a whole bunch of Jezebel spirits. And because he worked in the sex industry, he was able to connect with all that. He knew which one of them was hoes. He knew which one of them he can bang, bang, chickadee, dang, dang. He already know which one he was going to slide into. He know which ones he could try, which ones he couldn't try. He knew based upon the fact that it was a like spirit. Their spirits connected, and he was able to read them in the spirit realm. Y'all, it's not really hard. You know what I'm saying? Regular people read the spirit realm all day, every day. It's called like spirits. Have you ever met somebody and you be like, oh, damn, they cool as hell. Like, it's something about them. It's something that gravitates you to that person. That's it. Why do you think a lot of people go around here and they you know, like me, I hop all over YouTube. I'm a huge YouTube hopper. You know what I'm saying? They tried to bog me down to the Krishan Rock sector. I'm sorry, boo. I'm about to be a 50-year-old woman. I leave that to the young people. I come in and do my little woo woo wah wah woo woo, and then I'm out of there. Because I'm gonna come to you from a mother of 5 girls. I'm not gonna come to you from I'm not a fan. I can't be a fan of a kid. Okay, I'm saying, girl, you ain't got no more than I got. You know what I'm saying? I got way more than you got and had way more than you had, even at your age, even with the things that you were doing. So therefore, I could never, you know what I'm saying? Could never. I just was trying to, and you know, when she first hit the scene, because I personally fell in love with the sister when she was running track and she was on the ultimate challenge. Like, I was just like, she's cold with it. And then they did the little interview, and then she's, you know, was talking about her mom and her family and this and that. And I'm like, damn, she's still cold with it. Like, she still beat the odds. And she was saying how she took that and that's what she used to channel her pain was to run was her pain. She used that and she took it to the track. And that's where she would let out all her pain and stuff. And so then that's the young girl that I'm like, okay. Then I see her go through this whole theatrics, okay? Because y'all, I'm going to let y'all know, for those in the back that did not know, Chrisean Rock and Blueface are characters, okay? Carlissa, the mama, is a character. Okay, Callie Way is a character. Dre is a character. They're all characters. That's why they all come on here. The only one that go a little bit by their own name is Tessa. Everybody else go by little because that's their characters. They're all characters in this circus. Okay, now. Personally, the reason I got on that because what is she displaying? Cult-like behavior. What is she displaying? Narcissistic behavior. What is and y'all, to be honest, we can't even blame it on Blueface because Blueface is locked up. He locked up just like Nature Boy is, okay? And Nature Boy wives are still out here. Free my man, he didn't do it. Free my man, he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? They still out here on they free my man, he didn't do it vibe. And he did it. He did whatever she said he did. Now, I don't know if, I don't know how it all went down. I wasn't there. She said, I want to go. No, I want to go. And he said, do you really want to go? And she said, I looked into his eyes. I looked into his eyes and I was mesmerized. That's what she said. You know what I'm saying? And she said, because he knew what I wanted or whatever. And then she said afterwards, it wasn't what she thought it was. It wasn't good. He wasn't connecting to her. Like, now he probably didn't have whatever gives him his little demon. He probably hadn't had his demon manifest right then and there, but he was trying to get you to stay. So therefore, you was the wardrobe consultant. You kept him looking good. He had to keep the wardrobe consultant there because allegedly that was your job. Now let you tell it that was your job. Now, so I'm just saying, it just seems to me, okay, that it's just, these women are so weak-minded. He finds the weakest of the weak. You know what I'm saying? Because look at Velvet. She's like, oh, I had to take care of my siblings and all this and this and that. I was really smart, but I was struggling. I ended up getting a scholarship. So I got a little intelligence. I just can't count. Because she said she was bad at math. Which means, so I'm assuming she can't count because she really made that basically the only thing I couldn't get my math, I couldn't do math. I wasn't good at math. So girl, you can't count. You couldn't count your money because evidently you couldn't count because you couldn't see 1 + 1 is 2 and 2 + 2 is 4. You could not see that this man was not. He was not all that he was cracked up to get, or was it all a game with y'all too? See, now, y'all, I am saying that all these people is playing games with us here on this young internet. Everybody doing things for a thing, for clicks and views, and to be famous and rich and famous and make it. Because even the rest of Tessa's story, y'all, a lot of that they said, Legion said, oh no, they didn't happen like that. We had been met, and she trying to act like woo woo woo, and and I'm like, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. You know what I'm saying? And will we ever know? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because now everybody's, they say Janae was very promiscuous, and I believe she was. She was going through her little hot girl stage. Every young girl probably go through them a little hot girl stage. Shit, I know some old women going through a hot girl stage. You know what I'm saying? So maybe she was going through her little hot girl stage or whatever, but it just seemed like everybody was just sharing everybody anyway. Okay. And it just seemed like everybody was just being nasty with everybody. And it just seemed like everybody now need to and I'm all for natural medicine and natural healing because I'm one for that. I'm big on that. You know what I'm saying? Like I am not a pharmaceutical girl at all. Okay. I live by naturalism and stuff like that. I don't really like pharmaceutical anything. I'm a sea moss, black seed oil. I'm a, tea tree oil girl. I'm a, you know what I'm saying? I'm a clove oil. I live by the natural, the way, the way you should naturally live. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking, in my humble opinion, they all need to just go get them some penicillin shots and some and if they got that ooh wee, hey wee, they need to go on and handle that. You know what I'm saying? Before they come back out here to society. Because all of those that don't go over there with Shaka, because a lot of them going over there with Shaka. Some of them gonna go with Musa. Some of them gonna go with Musa, and some of them gonna go with Solar. Okay, I think it's gonna divide up in three. I don't know. I think it's gonna be Shaka, Musa, Solar. I think they're gonna divide into three. Okay, because they say it's about 1.5 million, and allegedly now Solar owns the name of Carbonation or whatever. Like he's that's why he said he was the new chief. Okay, because he went and Shaka showed him how to get him a PP loan for Carbon. I don't even know if he got a PP loan. I ain't gonna say that allegedly. I don't know if he got a PP loan, but Shaka showed him how to do what he needed to do to own Carbonation, because even though that they had been making money through Carbonation, they had records and everything through Carbonation. That's how I know he was not the brightest crayon in the box, and he was, wrote the little yellow bus. You know what I'm saying? He had to, because he was in the corner picking his boogers. This is how I know he was, because bro, how you done release albums, you done release all kind of content. You making money over money, because y'all, they was making money. People talking about they was living, no, them ninjas have money. Don't let them fool you. Them ninjas got money somewhere. Somebody got some money. And if old boy talking about he done gave him over 70 grand. One done gave him 300,000. One done gave him 30,000. Come on, somebody got something somewhere now. Somebody got some. Them ninja got some money somewhere. But y'all mean to tell me you done did all this, bro? All this, and ninja, you didn't think not one time to LLC your shit? Come on now. You got to be more careful. It is no way that this shows me that you're not the brightest crayon in the box. This shows me, and you know what? For the women that follow him, sisters, come on, y'all need to come sit down in my living room. Y'all need to come have a seat, okay? Look, y'all need to come have a sweet seat at a real queen's feet, sis, because I'm going to tell you this and I'm going to tell you this. First of all, how y'all not gonna and none of y'all thought about that? Ifru, you supposed to be the smartest crayon you supposed to be the smartest one in the bunch, okay? You supposed to be the ripest apple on the tree. And you didn't know that y'all was supposed to go LLC that or get something done. Y'all sitting up here got whole music everywhere. Y'all got all these alleged artists. Y'all got all these alleged content creators, and nobody. I'm just, It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense to me, okay? Now, it might make some sense to somebody else. Somebody else might get it, but I don't get it. I just don't understand. Like, y'all, it just don't make no sense. And everybody's like, well, they were young, and they were burnt. Y'all, the younger ones is out here. They the ones that's owning this internet shit. They the one that got this stuff going. They the one that's gotten this. They the one that got this world blew up like this. The younger ones. You know what I'm saying? My young daughters, my 27-year-old daughters and my 25-year-old daughter, they got to show me how to do stuff. They got to show me what's going on sometimes. And I'm older than that when it comes to this technology. Now, I might have way more wisdom to a lot more real life shit, but come on, bro. You letting this man, ain't no way, y'all. Even pre-internet, it was no way that this even before MySpace and Black Planet. There was no way. This man even how Sway? How did y'all let him? How? I just can't get it. Yes, they swiped minutes. Yeah, they all just sleeping around, just passing it all around. You know, you get a disease, you get a disease, you get a disease, you get a disease. Like everybody just whatever. And then Shaka said it was so funky up in there. Shaka said he was like, It had to be bad when somebody be like, if somebody coming in here, we all going to jail. Now that had to be some real live funk it up. Do you hear me? Child, they was smelling like a mixture of Wendy's burgers and Whoppers. Do you hear me? And they're just funky with extra onions. Do you hear me? Ooh. And then Shaka talking about something. The men was just leaking, and because they was men, they just wiped it and kept on going. I'm like, ooh, wait. Y'all, I'm sorry. That like, and y'all gonna be like, sister girl, why? You know why? You know why I say something about it? Because that's like the most disgusting. The disgustingest thing I could just be like, oh, you know, girl, wipe your cootie cat. Wipe your meow. Baby. She was one of them cats that was really scared of water. They was them cats that was really scared of water, okay? Because they needed to watch the meows. That's all I'm saying. They think he heals them. How? How do he be healing them? I guess, look, if we all smell the same, if we all smelling like hot Kuda Cat and hot Cheetos and just funky, if we all funky, then maybe I would probably think, okay, well, maybe this is normal because around it. But girl, women, come on now. It ain't no. And then he, and then they said allegedly he was doing the men and the women back to back. So you just spreading feces and coochie juice. Oh, child, I could never. I just don't know. Hey, baby, welcome to the Moo Moo Room. I am your girl, sister girl. Welcome. I think the only mod we have in here right now is Unicorn in human form. But welcome to the Moo Moo Room, child. This is real grown folks conversation. We just get over here, we just talk it up. This is my living room, my couch. Thank you for coming in and speaking. You're always welcome. You to come in and hang out with your girl. He said the 300,000 went great on BS. That's what I'm saying. But I told you I'm telling you how they gonna split up. The ones that that feel some kind of way about Shaka, they gonna go over there to Shaka tribe. Then Musa, that's why Musa and his wife came on there, because then they like, ooh, yeah. They I don't even know who Musa out of the wives though. I don't even know who would even go. I don't even know who would really go with Now I can see Malia going over there with Musa. But I think Malia's gonna try to just stay right. Like she gonna try to be his ride or die. But y'all, I think I don't know what is Malia, child? Cause you ain't been hearing nobody say nothing but Ifru. And Shoot. What's the other one name? Yaya. Now she did say something a few when after everything happened, but she didn't even went quiet. Child, Malia ain't said nothing. Y'all, somebody go around there and check on Malia and get her up off that floor. And they done cut his antennas too. Girl, they done cut the spell out of his head. They done cut all of it. Girl, yeah, somebody better go get Malia off that floor. I'm just saying, somebody better go get her. The serves not gonna listen. I know the servants ain't gonna listen, but they just need to come over here and just hear Sister Girl and just know for real on some real deal Holyfield that y'all can do better. You gotta be more careful. You can do better. You know what I'm saying? Just let me just deprogram you. I'll have you really and truly. I'll just show you some real shit and just sit it down in front of you. I'll just sit it down in front of you and show you some real shit. And you gotta be like, oh damn, you right. You know what I'm saying? See, they ain't had nobody to really be able to sit it down in front of them that didn't. I don't have no dog in the fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no dog in the fight. I just know BS when I see it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm smart enough to call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Hope you subscribe to me, girl, so you can catch me. Hit that notification bell, boo. Thank you. Said Ifra was literally the brightest crayon. That's what I'm saying, Unicorn. She's the brightest crayon in the box, and they done broke her. She on there. Why would they do that to him? Why? They cut his antennas. Why? He didn't do that to them. He did nothing. Why? As his mothers. And his wives. We have to do better. We have to help him. I'm like, oh, they done broke you, Ephraim. They done broke you, child. You was the brightest crayon in the box. I thought Malia could have been, but I'm like, now they gotta really listen to Malia. Because you broke. You done got on there and you done called yourself trying to be vulnerable for votes, and child, they ain't thinking about you. Shaka said that, but then sleeps with Velvet. Exactly. And said he slept with Velvet. And that's the thing. Shaka said a lot. And Shaka was over there swinging his little chemo, little dang everywhere too. Shaka was, swinging his little chemo dang everywhere too. You know what I'm saying? Because Shaka, you better be careful, baby. Because you better. But the thing is this now. This is the real deal though. If he do got that ooh-wee, it's about to come out. Because they got to do all them drug tests. I mean, not them drug tests. Well, they do that too. But they got to do all them STD tests and stuff in prison. And baby, if he got the ooh-wee Nali, believe me, it's going to come out. That's all I'm saying. You said I smack like over here. Yeah, go to smack like, sis. Yes, welcome. You said Miles has no choice but to stay. Oh, Malia, you're so crazy. She has no choice but to stay. She got the disease, the CDZ, funny, even know about it. That's what I'm saying. Like she gonna stay over there. Cause who gonna take her? More Polar. That's what I'm saying. Somebody go pick her up. Off the ground. Come on, baby. Let me talk to you. Come on over here, Malia. Let me talk to you, baby. Get on up off the ground, Malia. She been on the ground since they said, guilty. She said, oh, no. Oh, Lord, I bet you she let out the biggest. I bet you it was so dramatic. Oh, I wish they would have videoed that. I wish they would have videoed when they gave him that guilty, when they was like reading them guilty charges, when they was like, guilty, guilty, guilty. And then when she sentenced him to life in parole without parole plus 10, ooh, she was probably like, my master, I'm melting. You already know how she was. I'm girl. I can imagine. Poor little Malia. She loved it, that man. She loved it, that man. And this is the thing. Everybody knows she got the ooh wee 4C. So they not, ain't nobody really don't nobody. And then she's so crazy. Like she be saying crazy stuff and be doing crazy stuff. Yeah, I don't think nobody gonna keep up with Malia. Poor Malia. Now if Rue gonna go to where I feel like she can control something. So she ain't gonna be able to control it over there with Musa because Chocolate ain't gonna let that light-skinned girl come in there and control nothing. She just gonna be like, they kind of dark skinned. They kind of do their little dark skin thing over there. So, she don't have light skin privilege. She don't have light skin privilege when it comes to she don't have light skin privilege. You know what I'm saying? So not over there with Musa tribe. She not gonna have light skin privilege, in my humble opinion. So she gotta stay where she gotta, I don't know. So she might go over there. She mad at Solar right now. So I don't know where he gonna send her to, cause he gonna sell her to something. He gonna sell his wives to somebody. He might be grooming somebody in prison, in jail, to come out and take his wife. But I think Malia gonna run off with Lil Juju. She gonna run off with Lil Juju. Ifru, because and that's the sad thing. I don't know. But I already said, and I'm gonna tell y'all this, Unicorn. I'm gonna tell you this is, I think Malia is using Lil Juju. I think Lil Juju is allegedly Malia's little side booty. Since Nature Boy been locked up, Lil Juju been getting all the things. That's why, that might be why Lil Juju got up there on that stand and acted that way. Because I'm like, Lil Juju, you got up on this stand and you really acted like you was in control, like he controlled your mind. You really got up on this stand, Lil Juju, and they got up there and they convicted that man. They don't look, in my humble opinion, when they got up there and they say, when they asked them that question, do y'all think, I just got one more question for you. This is the defense attorney, right? The defense attorney. He said, I just got one more question for you. And they say, yes. And he said, do you think Alilio Bishop is the Messiah? Yes, he's the Messiah. Or they try to say, yes, he's the, well, yes, I think he's the Messiah. And they say, you do? You think he's the Messiah? And they said, well, no. I mean, the Messiah brings the message. You know what I'm saying? That's how, you see how they was trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? But they had already said it then. Because why? Y'all was sitting there on that video I just showed, that TikTok video I showed. Y'all was sitting there calling him God. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. So that you don't think these, come on, y'all, this is the internet. Anything you put on the internet is free game. It is free game, okay? Anything you put on the internet is free game. It can always come back to haunt you, to bite you, to set you straight. I'm just saying, it just looks like to me, in my humble opinion, okay, that they helped him. They helped him get convicted. Yes, they did. They sure did. You said they aren't at the same location. I don't think Juju and Malia in the same house. Think that if you want to, Unicorn. Think that if you want to. Come on, sis. We old school. Come on, we gotta put our adult heads on. Think that if you want to. We gotta put our grown woman thinking on. You don't think Malia and Juju, you don't think Malia's the queen. Malia's the queen. Quote unquote the queen. So they gotta protect Malia, right? That's their job. So where you know Malia and him is in the same place. I'm just telling you. Because remember when he was remember when they was in court and he said to was it in court? Hold on, let me make sure I get it right. Yep, it was in court. He was on the stand, and they asked Juju. The prosecutor asked Juju about the prosecutor asked Juju about Nature Boy calling him and talking to him, and he was like, do he call you guys every night? Shit, Unicorn. How many people still with them? How many people is Aya, Malia, Ifaru, Juju, and who else? Aaron. Is Aaron still with them? And who else? Who else is still with them? Let me look on this one. Let's look up here. Cause how did I take it down? That's all I want to know, because who really still with him? Because I think there go Juju, there go Ifru, there go Malia, whatchamajiggas go Zoka in jail. Well, they say she's free. Somebody say she's supposed to be out. But I'm saying they say Zoka's supposed to be out, child. That's what they say. They say they don't let Zoka out. So now on here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 5 girls and 4 boys. Okay. Oh dang, that's my dynamic. Child, don't do that. But anyways, and Zoka's and what's the one other girl? She not there, ain't she gone? So now it's just what? Who all is it now? Zoka. Okay, you said 5 including Zoka. That's it. Everybody else gone. Everybody else is gone. And I bet you Zoka, when she get out, she probably going over there to let me see. I can see Zoka go. I don't know. She ain't gonna go over there to Musa. I don't think Zoka gonna go. She probably want to, but I don't think she gonna go over there to Musa. Because they be trying to act like they wasn't caring for each other and liking for each other, but they was. They was. So it's only 4 of them left. 4 of them left. That's it. Now what happened? So the rest of Carbon Nation, which was over 1 million followers, over 1 million, I think she'll go to Solar too. I think she'll run to Solar. I think that was the plan. I think when she get out, she going right over there to Solar. But the thing is, because Velvet claims she not going back to Solar. She done already messed up things with Shaka over there in Shaka tribe, because Shaka got mad that he was over there smashing and dashing, and then she went back and was smashing Solar and got pregnant by Solar. So, Shaka was in his feelings about that. He said he didn't care. He didn't even want Velvet. He claimed he didn't want Velvet, but he sure smashed. I'm just saying. I don't, that's what it looked like to me. Okay? That's what it looked like to me. So, at the end of the day, that's why I'm saying, like, because Malia won the queen, so she's the head. So, and because, I mean, what is Juju gonna do? Juju been there since he was 17. He been there since he was a kid. Oh yeah, that's what I think he said. Either he said that or she said it on an interview I was watching. Yep. But that's because he said that's why he was helping her out or whatever. Like that's why, because she had a baby by somebody in his cousin. I think it is his cousin or something. Somebody close to him. So that's why he was help. He felt like he was obligated to help her. So I'm just saying. I am just saying. What kind of tribe they gonna have? What really kind of tribe they gonna have? They ain't got no man, no muscle. That's why I said Paul Malia. I mean, unless Malia, I don't see Malia and Aaron though. I just don't see Malia and Aaron. I'm telling y'all, why mock my words? It's Malia and Lil Juju. Malia and Lil Juju. And Ifaru, she don't know what to do. She might as well just go back home with her family that she claimed she was so close with that he didn't take her from. So go on back with him then. Go back with your family. Zoka, she gonna run over there to Solar. We know that. Malia, you a hard one, boo. You a hard one, Malia. Oh, and what about Legina and DJ? We gonna have to talk about that tonight, baby. We gonna have to talk about DJ Legina and DJ Genesis on the late night, on the late night, okay? Because that's a whole nother thing. And then you throw Jaguar right into the mix, and girl, that was a whole different. I was like, what the foolishness? How the hell? When I seen her getting caught up with, I said, now how the hell y'all don't get that? And I knew then. I said, the elevator don't go all the way to the top floor, okay? And now Unicorn, what happened to Yaya? Cause I can't find Yaya. I cannot find Yaya. Did Yaya go over there with where did Yaya go? Where did Nature Girl go? What happened to Nature Girl? You said she made one video a few years ago. That's what I'm saying. What happened, girl? What happened? What happened? It's like one video. Let me see if I can find it. And that's what I was like, what? Anybody know what happened to Nature Girl? Where is Nature Girl? Where her go? Where her go? Where her be at? What happened to her? Cause I'm like, I used to I was I gotta even say it. Never mind, I'm gonna be nice. I just know what happened to her, y'all. I just really she wasn't in carbonation, she was in melanation. She didn't switch over to car. She left when it was melanation. Is this her? Is this her? think this is her. Cause shoot, I don't even remember what she. I don't even know if I ever seen her clean. No, that ain't her. I don't know what ever happened to her. Hold on.
You tell you why. It can't undo, but I wish it could have undo.
No, I don't know what she talking about, y'all. Dang, what happened to her? I be trying to find her. I can't find no. Y'all know I like research, and I can't find nothing on. I said, dang, Nature Girl done just what they did to Nature Girl. What did they do to Nature Girl? Let me look. I seen this. Remember she made this video?
It seems like this is where I should be. And since being here, like I have expanded so much, you know, within my being. When we went to the jungle for the first time, I was the first one to jump
Hold
off
on, let
the
me
cliff.
show.
Guys, I can't swim. So for me,
Yeah,
to
she
be
didn't
that
look
bold
back, did she?
to jump off the cliff, it really
wasn't the
shows
first
my
Nature Girl.
trust,
You
my
right, but
trust
she
in
was like the
myself,
one
and
I
my
like.
trust within
I came in on
and
Yaya.
when you
That's
come
who I
back to
came in on.
nature, it's really going to allow you to be who you really are if you accept it. Now, we do have demons. I have demons, but I'm here to let those demons go.
Well, what's a demon? What is a demon when you say you have demons?
Well, demons for me is when I'm thinking in my lower self.
It's a negative thought.
Yeah,
So you don't have demons. She's not saying like she's a demon. No, because people like get your words confused sometimes. She's not saying she's a demon. What she's saying is sometimes she have low vibrational thoughts. She have negative thoughts, and she have to check them in herself, or she'll bring them to Nature Boy, and she'll let him give her some clarity so she won't have those thoughts anymore. That's what a demon is. A demon is a negative thought. Now, if you take that negative thought and you let it just fester and you let it grow and you let it become something, then it may take you over and then you may become a demon. Not just a negative thought, but an actual demon, and it might take over your whole being. But that's why you have to check that negative thought and, give yourself clarity, let that go out the window, free yourself from that.
Yes. And I feel like that's what I've been doing since I got here. Like, and you also, y'all have really been like support my sister and like helping me get through this, because I can't always articulate the words that I want to say, but the message is here, and as long as I know it's here and I continue to speak, I'm going to allow it to come out, and you're going to see all the things that I'm going to manifest with my words, because I know this is truth. I gave up everything. If you guys saw my life, I had what you would say in Babylon. I had the perfect life. Like I came through West Virginia, and I came around a lot of white people. And so a lot of people talk about my accent because it's like very distinct.
Okay, not to cut you off, but let me, explain something.
Okay.
So here at Melanation, we do say black people and white people. We refer to people with more melanin to be black people, people with less melanin to be white people. But what you're saying, you grew up around white people, you grew up around Europeanized white people.
Yes.
Because we have white humans, like Toon. Toon is a white person, but Toon is a white human. Toon is not a white European. So you grew up around Europeans, white Europeans.
Yes.
Okay.
White Europeans. Thank you. So I grew up around a lot of white Europeans, and it
Yaya was
really
good.
did something to my psyche.
Yaya
to
was
where
a good student,
I
boy.
didn't identify with my own melanin, and I was always the token. And so when I left West Virginia and I moved to a predominantly high melanated environment like Atlanta, like I felt uncomfortable. Like I felt like I didn't belong, and I realized that there's a disconnect. And I didn't
This
know
was supposed
where
to
that
be Velva's
disconnect came
job.
from.
What
So I
Yaya
started
doing?
researching on YouTube,
The
and I
Velva
started
wasn't
learning about
good enough.
melanin, but nobody was really talking about it. They were just like, oh, it's just the color of your skin.
Right, it's just huge.
Yeah, it's just the color of your skin. But I knew there was something more to my color, right? And so then I eventually ended up finding Nature Boy, and I realized that your melanin is everything.
Exactly.
Like, the sun in my skin is like one.
Exactly.
And so when I was living in the mountains, no wonder I was so disconnected. I didn't know who I was because I wasn't getting any sun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even me, I was in I came through New Orleans, and I was just telling Nature Boy the other day, as hot as it is and as hot as it get
He
there,
loved
that's
them
still
New
not
Orleans
enough
girls.
sun. Like, I've never really been this melanated before in my whole life. I'm literally absorbing all of the sunlight right now. I was never this melanated in Babylon. Never.
Wow. Yeah, well, you see, I'm already getting brown,
Right.
and I'm
She already
feeling,
absorbing her.
but I still got the toxins that I have to get out. But it's like I can already feel a difference, in my being. I'm already getting more healthy, and my mind is getting more clear, because before I wouldn't have been able to just get on here and talk to you and connect.
And now you can't
So,
stop talking.
when you say you let everything go, and then you just came, you came to Costa Rica, what did you let go?
Oh yeah, so that's what my point was. My point was is that I had what you would call a pretty good, easy life in Babylon. Like I had a great job, I was making a great salary.
What you was doing?
I was a medical coder for cancer. And
working for the devil?
Yes, working for the devil. And I had a great place that I stayed in, a car, a beautiful car. I had everything anybody could want. I had a great relationship. I had a big family. Like my family were very close. And
Babylon family.
yes, but I had a big Babylon family. And one day I just realized this life wasn't serving me any longer. Like I literally gave everything away. Like the only thing that I probably sold was my car, but other than that, I gave all of my possessions away. I did not care at all. And then when I called my Babylon boyfriend at the time, I just said, hey, I told you about Costa Rica. I want to go. Do you want to go? And he was just like, no. And I was like, all right, well, this relationship has to end. And then he was like, are you kidding me? I was like, no, I'm serious. And then that was it.
And what's funny? When you let go of all those things, you realize that wasn't who you was. Like you had attached yourself to those things and created a false ego for yourself.
Yeah.
And so when you detached from all of that, you was faced with yourself. You was faced with the mirror. You had to deal with yourself. Like, who are you without this job? Who are you without these titles and without all these possessions? Like, who are you really? And that's your true ego,
Yeah, and when I let go of my job and when I let go of my relationship, because at first I was terrified. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I can do this. This is crazy. But when I did it, the freedom that occurred and the faith that built in me, just like that, like it was crazy. It was just like it's all in your mind. Because once I let that relationship go, it was like my body instantly healed. Because that relationship was making me sick, and it was getting to the point to where I had to either choose my life or choose my relationship. And when I found Nature Boy and Yaya, it was a video that they had about Dr. Sebi. And when I watched that video, it was just like someone just gut punched me. And I was like, I knew that's what I was supposed to be doing.
Mhm.
But I had to hear from someone else what I already knew.
Mhm.
And so that's
I'm gonna say this, okay? He got to think about them New Orleans girls. You know what I'm saying? He has a thing about them New Orleans girls, Velvet New Orleans. This Yaya was New Orleans. What's the other one? Wasn't Genesis from down there in the bayou somewhere in the boot? He has a thing about these Louisiana girls. Now, I mean, was he like, because it had got flooded and things had got crazy down there? Was he going, was he make me think he was the shadow man? I'm just saying, makes me think he was the little shadow man because for some strange reason, all his main chicks, his main Malia too, yeah, all his main chicks is from New Orleans, baby. Cause Yaya was from New Orleans, was down there from down there. Velvet, Malia, like, what is his thing with the shadow man? He been down there messing with that shadow man and getting them girls. That's allegedly. That's what he been. I don't know. That's what it looked like. It's just looking real. Like that's very interesting. That's very interesting. We're gonna listen to a little bit more of this video. We're gonna get, and then I'm gonna come back, say my little 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm gonna get out of here because I gotta come back and do our late night tonight. It's marching into my 50s march. Okay, your girl about to be turning the big 5-0. And we have been doing marching into my 50 march where we come your girl come through. Try to come through at least twice a day, but we've been doing our late night lives. We have been partying on the late night. You know what I'm saying? We do tea time during the day, and at night we have cocktails and have our virtual cocktail hour. Okay. So somebody had asked me to start posting drinks and stuff. I have some drinks on my shorts. If you would like to go and look at some of the cocktails on my shorts, I have some, cocktail ideas on my shorts, but I will start. Somebody had emailed and asked me to do that, so I will start posting some cocktail, like whatever one that I have in my thumbnail for the late night. I will post the recipe for that in on my community wall. Okay. So, and I always try to get my thumbnail up, you know what I'm saying, by 7, 8 o'clock and give you a few hours, because I usually start around 9:30, 10 o'clock. I usually start my late night live, sometimes 11, depending on what I got going on, y'all. In real life over here in the Moo Room, okay? We real life over here. So, yeah, so we will be that's what we'll be doing. But we're gonna listen to a little bit more of her. Then we're gonna be back tonight for our late night cocktail hour and our and to talk about it. We just breaking down. It's okay, y'all. We are just talking about women, the way they think, their mindset, men, how these women are being easily manipulated, how people are getting into cults and stuff or cult-like relationships, because it's not just that, it's the cult-like relationship. Yeah, it was interesting. I was watching this video, right? It was a Snapchat. Let me see if I got it on my phone. It was a Snapchat. And in the Snapchat, Krishan was she was playing like this worship song, and it was like she was turning the picture around the blue face. Like she was like have her, and then it would be like, what was the song? Oh my God. What was the song, y'all? Oh my God, it's not. But that really bothered me. I was really disturbed. I'm not gonna lie, I was disturbed by it. Let me see, is it in here? Oh yes, I do got it. Ooh, I do got it. I don't know if it's gonna let me upload it off my phone. Ooh, I gotta show y'all because I want to just show y'all some cult behavior. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if it's gonna let me upload it off my phone. It might not. It might be too. But let's listen to some more while I try to get this uploaded, y'all.
That's why it happened for me so quickly. But if you know this is the truth, just let it go. It will be okay, but you gotta have faith. You have to have faith, and once you do it, the doors are gonna open.
That's a fact. You step out on faith, mom is gonna bless you like 1,000 times. You know, everything, nothing is lost. All is transformed. So everything you let go, you're gonna get everything back. Like the thought of being alone is probably what scares people the most.
Yes.
The fact that you have to, you know, let everything go, let go of your attachments, and take that journey on your own, because it's a self journey. You know, it's a holographic universe. You're the only one in existence. So the fact that you feel like you have to go out there alone, that's probably what frightens people the most. You know what I'm saying? Just
That's all
being
them
alone,
goats in the
but
back.
being alone, even that is an illusion. Because you're never alone. You know, and you saw that for yourself.
Yes. But even when I was around my Babylon family, I felt alone because I knew the truth. You know, I may, like I said, I may have not been able to articulate, but it's a vibration, and I knew the truth. And so when I was around them, I was always the weird one, or the one always doing something. Like, you always doing something. Like, are you vegan today? You know, it was always something like that. But someone asked the question, how did my family feel? Well, my Babylon family felt. It was mixed. It was mixed emotions. Some were really on the lower self and doing whatever they could to keep me here. Like, I saw some people's true self. Like, I saw the demons where I thought these people were like my closest friends, or, you know, family members, and those were the ones that were the ugliest in this whole experience. But for the most part,
Ugly means
like,
they didn't want her
my
to go.
family, they were scared, and I waited to the last minute because I didn't want anything to stop me. I wasn't gonna let anything stop me, you know. And I waited to the last minute when I was at the airport, and I was like, "Hey, by the way, I'm moving to Costa Rica." And you know, my Babylon mother, she cried, but she was just like, you know, you got to do what you have to do. You know, I'm scared for you. She was just like, you know, I'm going to die. She's like in her 80s, so that's her motto. She's going to die. And she was like, but you got to do what you have to do, you know. And it was sad, but at the end of the day, when you focus, you can't let emotions defer you what you need to do. If it's your purpose, it's what you have to do. Emotions are just emotions. Like, when I
funny. I'm sorry. It's funny. It's funny that all those people, so-called Babylon family, who was mad at you and didn't want you to leave, that was all parts of yourself.
Yes.
You know, they was putting doubts. They was, you know, throwing out their negative thoughts, their doubts, their worries, their fears. That was all parts of you.
Yeah.
That was, you know, purging.
Yeah.
Before you took that big step and really came out here.
Yeah, because it was people that never, like, the family members that never really talked to me.
That's how you know that this is a holographic universe. That was literally parts of yourself. That you had to battle. That was your own demons.
Yeah, and I think that I knew that it was all in my mind. Like my body is in my mind, within my mind. So I know that's what I was focused on. Like, this is all an illusion, you know, that I control all of this. I control how I want.
You said I can't stand Grace. Grace was like, she thought she was like she was a piece of work. But let me show y'all something. Let me show you. I don't want to play the music. I mean, I'm not monetized, so I don't want to get a copyright, but I can take it out. But
said to witness that he don't got his grandmother. You feel me? So it's like, for you to talk about somebody.
Dang, this ain't the right video. Dang, y'all. Hold on. I thought I had it in this phone. Hold on, I'm gonna find the video I'm looking for. But let them continue to play.
I can feel sad, I can feel fear, or I can be like, you know what? Bump this. I'm gonna do this what I want to do, this is my purpose, and no one is going to stop me.
Where does feelings come from? Feelings come from thoughts. Yeah. You know, the only way you can receive a negative feeling is from a negative thought. So if you give yourself clarity on that negative thought, then you won't have that negative feeling. Yeah. You know? And that's why you was just reading something earlier in your birth chart that said you have the ability to be basically what's the word I'm looking for? Objective. Yeah, I'm objective. You can be objective and detached. So that when you look at a situation where some people where a more sensitive sign would probably say, you know, that made me feel bad. You have the ability to sit back and say, well, the only reason why it made you feel bad is because of this, and really be objective and see you know, go deep into it and really see the cause of it all. Yes. Yeah, I'm very good at that. Like, somebody can tell me something about myself, and I always look at all my experiences as learning experiences. So you might hurt my feelings, or it might make me feel a certain way, but then I'm like, you know what? Stop. What can I learn from this? All right, I get it. Then, like, let's move forward. You know,
And you
it's
stay
never
getting your feelings
I'm a
hurt.
sensitive.
Don't worry
I'm a
about it.
sensitive being, but I think that
Don't
is a
worry.
good trait to have because you can be aware. But when it comes to facts, when it comes to the truth, I can separate those low emotions and really look at it for what it is. And that way you can be sensitive. And that way you can be sensitive towards the right thing. Yes. Like you can feel sorry for the trees when they cutting down trees. Yes. And you can feel sorry for the animals that's locked up in the zoo. Yes. You can feel sensitive towards nature and the wrongdoing that people harm nature. You can feel sorry for that. Yes. Yeah. So it's good to have that objectivity and that certain degree of detachment. So you can, keep a healthy middle. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. They want to know your sign. I am a Sagittarius with a Leo moon. Fire. Yes. Fire. That's why she got the name Theory. Yeah, that's what they're saying. So, thank you. I'm thankful. Oh, you did really good. Yeah. Yeah, I was a little nervous, but hey. Theory's first video introducing herself, she did really good.
So that was the introduction of Grace had no respect for herself or her reputation and was willing to pass away to stay with the group. Exactly. We're gonna talk about I didn't really want to talk about her, but I just feel like it's important because I want to go before I do talk about her. I want to go hear her daughter's side of the story because I haven't heard Mama Dia's daughter's side of the story yet. I've only heard, uh, read a few things about Mama Dia. But I really want to go hear her daughter's side because I guess her daughter has a YouTube channel and stuff. So I really want to go hear her daughter's side of the story. So we might do that tonight. We might listen to that tonight along with. I'm still looking for y'all. If anybody got any information on Miss Princess Yaya, I hope she's doing good. I hope she got her life together. Shoot, Yaya might be one of these girls out here on these YouTube streets. We don't know. One of them girls that don't turn on their cameras. We don't know. I don't know, y'all. You said she's still supporting Nature Boy low key. I believe she is. A lot of them are still supporting him low key, and I didn't notice that until when you go on to his little stories and stuff, because the wives posted everything. They is posted everything pro Nature Boy. Okay, so you be going on there because I didn't know what's her name? The one that video we showed the other day. I didn't know she was still supporting Nature Boy the way they dogged her out. I didn't even know she was still supporting them. But look like they done took down a lot of his videos, child. Girl. And Ifru, Ifru, she is just writing her little heart content. You know, then these is all the little people that's sending them love and saying that they thinking about them, and you know, it's sad. They you see they reporting everything. So like I said, they got some people still out here. But it's the empower women. Girl, because I'm sorry, y'all cannot empower. Come sit down with your girl. Let me empower you, sisters. Let me pour something into you. Let me take away some of this misconceptions you have about even life. Y'all need some real,
I can leave if I want to right now. I decided to be here. FYI, I can leave if I want to right now, but I want to be here. This is who I am. This is what I am. This is where I'm supposed to be.
So, and this is just, they was like, today was a tough day. We aren't defeated. You know what I'm saying? So they say they gonna fight for their man. They say they gonna.
What happened that prompted you leaving Carbonation?
We listened to that story. So this is what they doing. This is what they going with. Now, the thing is, if he do get a retrial, just think of how that's gonna look. They posting other people court cases that did way more than what he did allegedly, and allegedly got less time. So, like I say, they own it, child. They is really trying to free their man, but he ain't gonna get free, y'all. He not gonna get free. Somebody go get them up off the ground, please. Somebody, I just need to know, where is Malia? Is Malia already gone? Is she already gone to where she need to be? Because, honey, she's been quiet, okay? She has been quiet. She has been so quiet. So it's interesting. I'm just saying. But y'all, it's been real. We will be in with our virtual happy hour tonight. We will be back tonight, late night, with our virtual happy hour here in the Moo room. Okay. We usually do our virtual happy. It's Saturday night, so y'all know how we do it. Get y'all drink, get y'all smoke, get y'all whatever you need, baby, to get us through. Because you know how we do. We have a little fun, but we do deal with actuals, and we do pull receipts over here. We do pull receipts. Shout out to all the content creators that are really covering this story in a positive note, and letting shout out to all the content creators that are gathering content, that are really out here speaking out about it, because I think they really want him to just get his time and sweep it up under the rug. But we have to realize there are lives that have been affected by Nature Boy, and has been affected by Carbon Nation, have been affected by Melon Nation, have been affected by whatever the other ones go. So there are people that have been affected and that are still being affected by it. And so we just want to speak out and speak up against it. We will have open panel tonight because it is Saturday night. So I will drop the link in the very beginning of the video. So if you are watching this replay, and if you want to come up and you want to say, hey, sister girl, blah, 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 you are more than welcome, as long as you are respectful. That's it. That's my only thing. Just please be respectful in my house, and you will be welcome back. If you are not respectful in my house, baby, I got more mods watching than I be having people watching sometimes. So therefore, you will be escorted to the nearest entrance. Okay. So It's your girl, Sister Girl. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Moo Moo Room for our tea time. We will be back tonight with our virtual cocktail hour. Please hit that like on your way out, and I will catch you in the next video. Shout out to my head mod, Unicorn in Human Form. She is thebomb.com. Check y'all in the next video. Peace.
No, I'm crazy, so go ahead, drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Taking that off me. I got the plug, I made the coffee.